Smitley here, Smitley.com, bringing another training log video with commentary. Week 3, Day 3 of XPC Finals Prep, squat and deadlift assistance work from Tuesday. Again, more speed work on squat and deadlift, and then just some accessory work. This was the Tuesday after the Elitefts underground strength session, after my first day of actually going pretty heavy, and so things felt a little bit slower, and just kind of off my game mentally as well. Just had some personal things going on, and it really wasn't just the best day. I mean, we all have those days, and I think it's good to talk about those training sessions or even personal days where things don't go your way, because it happens. It's part of training, it's part of life, and coping with that even with your training is important. I think it's something that people need to be cognizant of, no matter what level of athlete, or lifter, or person you are. No matter how much positivity of going on in your life, whatnot, negative things still happen, and the right athletes will still get their time in training. So that's basically the way today rolled. I had 245 for 8 doubles on speed squat, pausing the first rep in the hole. Speed wasn't exactly where I wanted it. It was still a little poppy, but I mean, it wasn't what I was used to. So I think that was contributing some of the mental stuff that was just kind of going on all day. But got the work in, got it done. Someone that hates to skimp on work, and I definitely know that speed is the primary goal here, and I still felt that my speed was still fast enough. It just wasn't what I was normally used to and wanting. So next week, a little bit of bump in weight, and hope to be a lot more on my feet per se, and much more explosive. I also had some speed pulls, 300, same thing was happening, just wasn't as poppy as I'm used to having it feel, being a fast lifter. Hoping to come back and redeem myself the following week on that, but again, got the work in. So not the day of training I had really expected as a whole. The accessory work and stuff went fine, but I mean, it was just a rough day, really. But pushed through and got it all done. One of my neighbors, Trey, has been coming over to train with me and the guys whenever he can due to work and school. He's still in high school, but he's in the right spot. He's really interested in powerlifting. His football career is kind of coming to an end, and he's looking for something else, and he really enjoys lifting. He's been coming for a bit now, and he's pretty dedicated and definitely has earned his keep, loading, helping spot, being very open and willing to learn. Definitely has a good work ethic and his mind in the right spot, so really glad that he's kind of jumped on and willing to take that on, as that's not something many 18-year-olds would be willing to do. So he's definitely taken the right steps. As for these glute hammer races, I just knocked out 5 sets of 20. I just wanted 100 total reps for the day. Considering things weren't where I wanted them, I just wanted to get in a bunch of volume and just crank out a bunch of glute hams. But as for Trey, really excited to see what he can do. He's got the movement patterns that most high school football coaches tend to teach, which is really not good. So we're having to really change some things and bring up some specific weaknesses, especially triceps, glutes, and hams. But with due time, that will happen. That's why I think it's really important that kids get good coaching, not only on the field or court or competitive endeavors, but even in the weight room, because if they're going to try to develop an athlete with strength, it needs to be done correctly, and then it comes back to someone like me having to try to fix someone else's mistakes, and while he's certainly not really far behind, he could be much further ahead, and I think a lot of people misunderstand that. So I'll kind of keep a detailed progress of how he's doing. I think it's pretty cool to have a high school guy come in and train with people that are a decade older than him, so that's really cool, kind of cool. Hit some more quad and ab work. I knew it wasn't going to be too exciting of a video actual work-wise, so I wanted to get some actual content audio-wise that was definitely worthwhile. So hopefully you picked up something there, And as always, you can keep up with everything that I'm doing over on Elitefts, and make sure you keep stopping on by over there. Thanks for checking in, and as always, keep up my training logs on EliteFTS.com.